Once again, hello and welcome to the Association of PEMF Professionals Thursday Live. I am Jerry Dreesen, your host for today and Executive Director of the Association of PEMF. And today, what I would like to walk you through, those of you that are members, you should have received an email for a link for our newsletter, In the Loop. And those of you that are not current members, feel free to email us to get a copy of it so that you can see what the heck's going on in the world of AOPP and PEMF in general. And that, if you don't know, that's what we're all about. So anything that eats, sleeps, and drinks and breathes PEMF, we are part of it. And our goal, of course, is to help you with your PEMF device, learning how to use it, how to create a business. If you have a business, how to market your business. If you want to use your device on humans or small animals or large animals, and do that as a business, we help certify you so that you've got all of that knowledge, not only just the knowledge, but now you've got the little icon that you can have with what you do. It gives you a lot more clout when you are approaching other people, other businesses, to help them out with the amazing things that PEMF does. So with that, let's just jump in. I'm going to shrink myself. There we go. And what we've got going on, of course, jumping into the newsletter, you'll see that we've got a couple things talking about marketing PEMF business. Last week, I walked you through some of the basics. I would say it would be the 100 course on it. And I talked about the weapon. If you don't know what that is, definitely go back and watch that video. It's got some great information, tips on how to make sure that as you're starting your business that you have that foundation laid out. And with a strong foundation, then your business can just grow on top of it. We have a new Facebook group, PEMF research in the highlight as far as pain and PEMF. As far as device purchase and owning your own device, and then also our swag that we have on our site. So definitely jump in and grab that while we have our discount coupon available for great merch like this. We've got great stuff like this, suitable for drinking in vehicles. And again, thanks Lauren for sending me these awesome merch gifts. I keep getting one every week, so like I said, it's like Christmas for the last couple of weeks. It's been fun. So marketing your business, again, here are some things that you can be doing. Referral marketing. That's the thing, is when you have a customer client that is using this, definitely ask them for referrals. If you have a Google business profile, then ask them to send you a 5-star review. You can grab your link. It's when you go in there and you look at your Google business profile, you'll see the map. Click on the map. It'll open a screen with the little button that says share. That's the link that you want. You can send that. You can email that to your clients and ask them for that. We have a software system called Review Pro that does a lot of that automatically. Not only does it help them post a review to your Google business profile, but then also anybody that gives a review, it'll send it over to your Facebook page. So that's a great marketing product too. So if you have any questions with that, reach out to us. I'll be more happy to walk you through that. But then also trade shows. Look right now, because most likely your September, October, November trade shows are already getting booked out. So it's almost like a 6-month thing. If there's one that's currently going on, definitely get in touch. If it's full, let them know that you could be a last minute. So if somebody pulls out of a trade show and they've got an empty booth, that you're willing to jump in and do that. As far as guerrilla marketing goes, if there's somebody at the trade show that wouldn't mind splitting a booth with you, that would be another great thing. If they've got a product that, is a great cohesion with what you've got, it'll help attract more attention for both of you. So those are some things to think about. And also getting you out there in the community to get known and seen and talked about. Advertising, there's lots of ways to do that. It's what we call geogrid advertising. So you can go in and target specific areas for your advertising on the web, for radio, digital radio, blogging, podcasting is what I'm trying to say. So there's lots of ways that you can get your message out and laser target the audience is what I'm trying to say. So you can get a conversation with the local marketing company or podcast company. We've got some really good talent on our side too, so feel free to reach out to us and maybe we can help you out with that. And then also track your marketing and find out what's working and what's not. What I do is I've got in front of me on my walls, I've got a calendar. It's a removable one. I put it up every year, get a new one, and it's with a marker that's not permanent. And I try and find 3 internal events and 3 external events to do every month. So I'm either in-house talking about stuff where I'm handing things out, or I'm inviting people in, or who do you know that would like to try this out? So those are some internal marketing. And then external is, can I go to a bookstore? Can I go to a library? Can I go to a health food store? Can I go to a chiropractor, osteopath, naturopath, massage therapist, and set up and do, like an hour, and then they can reach out to their base and let them know that for this day on this hour, you're going to be there doing PEMF. So it's a way for them to bring in clients and create buzz. So there's lots of great ways that you can do that with getting out there, just like I said, with external marketing too. But to track those. From this event, we got X amount of calls, X amount of communications, and then that way was it worth your time and effort for that spot for that time? It might be something that works better in the fall or in the spring. So what was the season? Were people around? Were they out doing other things? So if you went to a trade show and the trade show itself was a ghost town, why was that? Was there another event going on? So with that, we're going to be diving more into things like that in our new Facebook members only group. And we'll be doing video discussions and seminars. It's a place for me to really communicate with our members on a one-to-one where we can do like a live workshop where you can, ask questions, get an instant answer. I'll be able to do more of these things inside of it, as opposed to recording it and then dropping it in our members site in the paywall. With this membership Facebook page, you'll be able to instantly access on demand. So it's a really cool system that we're going to get set up. So we're happy and interested to do that. Next, we talk about with the membership in the newsletter, there's a link where you can click to join. You ask to join, and then you get to become on the inside right now. So we just started that out. I know there's at least 30 of you that have already done that in just this short time. So great to see you on there. I'm going to be getting it set up so that my Thursday lives also get dumped in there too. So you'll have that to look at as well. So we're also creating new marketing material and also downloadable forms, and all of that will be there too. So in my previous lives, in some of the seminars and webinars that I've done, we've had material that you can download. We're going to upgrade those. So it is more for on the, I would say, more on the layman's side, or words that we can use instead of saying treatment, we do sessions. So we're going to rebrand a lot of that, so it's easier for you to take that material with you. And then next, we've got some PEMF research. So highlighting pain, and each of these again are squares that you can click on that'll take you to those research papers. Again, it's a really cool interactive newsletter, and Lauren's done a great job putting it together with what's going on. And so we are looking to reduce the impact of the opioid epidemic. And what's great in my world as a chiropractor, more and more people are coming to see chiropractors for pain because of the directive from the FDA and the AMA about thou shall not use opioids, because they got a lot of people addicted. Some of you are noticing that they're using gabapentin now instead of opioids, and that is just as addictive. In case if you didn't know, gabapentin is designed for people with epilepsy. That's what it was designed for. And so they don't tell people when they put them on gabapentin, they do it for nerve pain. And the problem is, as you come off of it, if you don't come off of it properly, you'll actually start having seizures as you come off of the medication. And they're just taking it for nerve pain. And again, they haven't learned their lesson. They're just handing it out like candy. Nerve pain, gabapentin. Nerve pain, gabapentin. And you'll start seeing more and more people talk about how they're taking this. And if they don't stay on it, it's almost like a lifetime drug. If they don't stay on it, they'll have nerve pain. And if they don't come off of it slowly, then they're going to have problems too. So be on the lookout for that, and find out if they're on gabapentin, why. And it's not because they have, foot pain. It could be because of knee pain or elbow pain. And again, those are things that, as you know, PEMF works really well as far as helping that out. And again, this is the last chance for our merch, and you can use the code MERCH10 to get 10% off anything that we have on our store. And those of you who already have merchandise, thank you so much, because it helps, again, let people know that we're out there, but also that you belong to, an international organization where we're getting out and growing our membership. And then finally, if you are a member of the AOPP and you want to submit content to be featured in the newsletter, definitely let us know. We've been collecting lots of great stories of people, and I'll be in touch with those of you where we can get that recorded. It doesn't have to be live like it is right now. We can record it and then show it later after I go through and make all the jump cuts that need to be put on it. But we'd love to have you come on board and share your stories. And again, that has been the newsletter in the loop. And if you are a member, check your inbox for a link to the newsletter. It won't be the newsletter. It'll be a link to click on to go to it. And it's a very interactive newsletter. And thank you for those of you that have already taken a look at it and gone through it, and your feedback is awesome. Again, if you are in the business of PEMF, you need to be a member of the AOPP. Why? Because we work for you. We help you in all things PEMF, whether it's best practices. We give you all the tools. We teach you how to, the intake forms, the pre-session, post-session, all of those tools. We are creating handouts. We had an older one. We're revamping that, so that way you now have printable things to hand out, like a trifold pamphlet with your information on the bottom, but it talks about PEMF and membership. We have a membership site. On that site is where you are. You can use that link on our site to add to your website. Like in the upper right hand corner up there, way up there, you can see that member AOPP. You can have that little bug on your website, which is clickable. That'll take people to your membership section of our website. So there's lots of cool ways to do that. Another one, of course, going through our certification programs, where we in human, where you are instructed and take a test on each of these levels. And then with that certification, you get a certificate. You can put it on your website that you're now certified with each of these, and you can use these logos on your website as well. So there's lots of great ways to use that, in addition to our again, our research site. You're welcome to jump in there and grab that stuff and help build your own curriculum vitae or your own resume on PEMF, and getting in and meeting more people and working with the healthcare professionals, the vets, the organizations that you can go into, like a pause and work on cats that are neurotic. There's things like that there. And I would still, any of you that haven't done this yet and are interested, I'm still interested in somebody connecting with a burn victim or an amputee organization and using PEMF on the burns to help them heal faster, or on an amputee after the amputations, that it heals that area that got surgery, help that heal faster. So, and then there's also the vets, the veterinarian, the vets, the war vets, with organizations that are out there too. And it's a great way to get out there and help people in the community. So think about those as well. And again, what can you do to help us out? Like and share. We are on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. Again, we have our blog. You can grab that stuff and dump it in your feeds as well. You can tag this video and share it with people too. We would love to have more and more exposure on how we can help more people out. And being in all the other countries now, those of you that are watching us outside the U.S., thank you for your support and being members. We have organizations that sell PEMF devices, and we are now part of their training and education. So that's been a great partnership that we've had with that too. So again, thank you very much for your time today. You can become a member by going to PEMFprofessionals.com. If you have any questions or tips, you can send us info@PEMFprofessionals.com in email, and we'd be more than happy to answer you there. And with that, I wish you another awesome week, and I hope that you will be able to once again go out and be fruitful with PEMF and help animals and people and yourself. Don't forget, you've got aches and pains too that PEMF can help with. So with that, we'll see you next week. Thank you very much. And we'll see you inside, those of you that are members, the new Facebook member page. Thanks. Bye.